Dun 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 dun. Pew, 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 pew. Personally, I'm very excited. The hype is real, Star Wars for me. And like I'm fighting the urge so badly to watch the new trailer. Like I really want to watch the new trailer, especially because my brother said like the music's just fantastic. I also am fighting with my conscience to stick true to what I want to do and not watch any more trailers. Zero trailers. Zero TV spots. I mean, if I go to see a movie between then and now and the trailer pops up, I mean, that's what I do for most movies. When I go to the movies and there's a trailer for a movie that I want to watch, or a sequel to a movie I haven't watched the first movie to or whatever, I don't want to see that. But I don't think it's too hard to follow. I mean, J.J. Abrams had a direction he was going in, and then Rian Johnson kind of derailed it in The Last Jedi. But apparently J.J. said that he didn't derail it. But, like, yeah, come on. He probably just has to say that. But I don't know. I don't know why you think that the story is not easy to follow. It's pretty easy to follow. But I am super excited for The Mandalorian. I'm not excited that I'm going to have to pay for another subscription service. But at least Disney Plus is going to be stacked. It's like I have Netflix, and it's good for the stuff that is on there that I could watch for the few shows that I watch. And then Hulu, I'm piggybacking off of my friend. So I don't watch too much on Hulu, but, Runaways is on there. I just caught up to My Hero Academia, which is really good. I'm caught up to that on Hulu. There's Castle Rock's on Hulu. I watched that show about JFK's assassination. So there's some pretty good stuff on Hulu, but I wouldn't pay for it. But at least Disney Plus is going to have like all the Marvel shows. It's going to have some Star Wars stuff. I'm sure there's going to be something down the line else that I am interested in. But DC, I have just for Titans, pretty much. And Young Justice. Hopefully they get a fourth season. I started watching Doom Patrol, but I have so many shows to watch, I can't keep up with anything, man. I gotta just pick a day and just watch all the 30-minute episodes of stuff. Like, I have to finish Power Rangers and Modern Family, get caught up on a bunch of other stuff, and then watch my hour-long things. But when I work so much, I have such little time to come home and watch TV. So the fish people are called Zoras. The race is called Zora, Zora. They are in many Zelda games. And I understand what you're saying about them saying, oh, go meet the prince, go meet the prince. But what I'm talking about, the reason I brought it up is because Zelda games in the past have been, the mainline Zelda games have been notorious for kind of certain characters that kind of just remind you constantly what to do. Like in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, you had a fairy who, if you weren't doing what the next part of the game entails, you'd get the little ding, and then you'd press C up, and then it'd be like, oh, don't forget to go to Death Mountain. Okay. 10 minutes later, ding, you still haven't gone to Death Mountain yet. And then, in Skyward Sword, you had another character, Fi, who just constantly wanted to talk to you. And it's become kind of like a thing people like make fun of. But with Breath of the Wild, they're just like, there's a waypointer. Anytime you press start, you can turn the waypoints on. You can turn the waypoints off. But like things like that it gives you a little bit direction when you get towards the towns, really. I don't remember that much in the other areas. I don't even remember that much in the Lake Hylia area, but that's not even Lake Hylia. It's just Zora's Domain. But yeah, no, it's a lot different than other Zelda games. Just the whole presentation of the game is completely different than almost every other Zelda game. But it's a breath of fresh air. And I'm so ready for the next Zelda game, the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Like, I just want to see it. And yes, it does have a massive map. I say no to walkthroughs when it comes to games. I try never to look anything up because it's gratifying when I figure something out by myself. Like the puzzles in Zelda, I may need direction sometimes, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just think about it and think about it and think about it until it clicks. Which is why I love that game, The Witness on. I guess I played it on PS4. Oh, I'm sure I've talked about that game a bunch, but oh man, I love that game. It was so hard and it was so gratifying when I figured out a puzzle. To answer your question of the day, my favorite Teen Titan is Robin, but since I can't use that as my answer, which doesn't make any sense. Oh, what's your favorite? But don't let your favorite be your favorite. If we're talking about the cartoon show, Teen Titans, I'm going to go with Cyborg because he's awesome, his voice actor's awesome, and booyah! And if we're talking about the current comics, I always think Arsenal is awesome because his design's cool, Red Arrow, Arsenal's cool. My question of the day is, we haven't talked about this yet, but what do you think about Robert Pattinson being cast as Batman? I'm one to just say, I thought the Twilight trilogy was stupid. I didn't watch it, but just the idea of it was stupid. So that's kind of what's in my head for Robert Pattinson, even though I know he's Cedric in Harry Potter. So, I mean, I'm going to do exactly what I did with Ben Affleck, and I'm going to just wait until I see him. I don't know if he's believable as Bruce Wayne or as Batman until I see him in his suit and tie and clean cut and hair that looks like Bruce Wayne, and then I see him in his suit, his bat suit, as Batman. And I hope they have a kick-ass Batman, man. Oh, I want the black and yellow symbol back on the costume. Oh, please. But anyway, yes. What do you think of Robert Pattinson as Batman? Thanks, everybody, for making it to the end of the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for notifications when we post new videos. You can follow me on Twitter at 90sguy. Tom, you can follow Kevin on Twitter at 90sguykev. You can follow both of us on Instagram at the 90s guys. And with that, you'll see me next time. I did that already. I did that in another video. Think of new things, Tom.